The Minister of Works, David Umahi, has addressed reports surrounding the death of a young physiotherapist, Mary Habila, at his country home in Uburu, Ebonyi State, rejecting allegations of a cover-up. According to Umahi, Habila, who was attached to his residence through a secondment arrangement from the David Umahi Federal University of Health Sciences, was found unresponsive after relatives first opened her room when she failed to respond. He said doctors were immediately invited and rushed her to the hospital, but efforts to revive her were unsuccessful. Umahi stated that the incident was promptly reported to the police and that he ordered an autopsy, with the family's consent to determine the exact cause of death. However, the case has generated widespread public interest, with some groups and commentators calling for an independent and transparent investigation to address lingering questions. Police investigations are ongoing, and the cause of Habila's death has not yet been officially established. R&B singer R.Kelly has formally appealed to United States President Donald Trump for executive clemency, asking that his combined 31-year prison sentence be commuted rather than erased through a full pardon. Court records show the request filed with the United States Department of Justice's Office of the Pardon Attorney is currently pending. Kelly, age 59, is serving time after being convicted in separate federal cases involving racketeering, sex trafficking, child sexual abuse material, and child enticement. His convictions in 2021 and 2022 resulted in a combined 31-year sentence, with his earliest possible release date set for January 2046. His lawyer, Bill Brindley, argues that the prosecution unfairly targeted the singer and has also raised concerns about Kelly's safety while in prison. Previous attempts to secure his release on those grounds were rejected by the court. Kelly has consistently denied the allegations against him, while his clemency request awaits a decision from the White House. A United States lawmaker, Representative Greg Steube of Florida, has renewed calls to halt all U.S. assistance to Nigeria, arguing that American taxpayers should not continue funding a government he says has failed to address worsening insecurity. Speaking during discussions on U.S. foreign assistance, Steube questioned why Washington should reward a government that fails, citing persistent terrorist attacks, kidnappings, and violence across parts of Nigeria. He is pushing for legislation that would block 100% of U.S. aid to the country until significant improvements are made in security and accountability. The proposal comes amid growing scrutiny in the U.S. Congress over Nigerians' handling of insecurity and religious violence. While previous congressional measures sought to place conditions on portions of U.S. aid, Steube's latest position advocates a complete suspension. If eventually approved by Congress and signed into law, the move could affect humanitarian, development, and security assistance provided to Nigeria, although the proposal still faces the full legislative process before becoming law. Suspected gunmen have abducted the principal of Government Secondary School Odo Ekina and 4 students sitting for the ongoing National Examination Council NECO examination and a NECO ad hoc official in the Ekina local government area of Kogi State. The attack occurred at about 5:25 p.m. on Tuesday, throwing the examination center into panic as the armed assailants stormed the school and whisked the victims away. The Kogi State Police Command confirmed the incident, saying a joint team of police and other security agencies immediately launched a search and rescue operation. Police spokesperson ASP Salisu Oyiza disclosed that one of the abducted students has already been rescued, while efforts are ongoing to secure the release of the remaining victims and apprehend the kidnappers. The latest attack has heightened concerns over the safety of schools and public examinations in Nigeria, where repeated kidnappings continue to threaten access to education despite ongoing security interventions.